third prediction of the day. Our NHL playoff previews continue in the West with the Calgary Flames and the Colorado Avalanche. Calgary's gonna win, y'all. It's gonna be a landslide. No, it's not. It's more close than you think. And here's why. Okay, so the Calgary Flames and the Colorado Avalanche. On paper, you probably think the Flames are superior. And you can see that the Flames dominated the West this year. But they still have some weaknesses. Okay, so the Flames this year are 50, 25, and 7. 107 points. Well deserved to win the West. The Avs kind of snuck in the playoffs. 38, 30, and 14. 90 points. But battling so hard to make the playoffs for a second straight year. Props to Jared Bednar for leading his team back into the playoffs and not slumping like they did last time. Okay, let's talk about the forwards. We have Gaudreau, Monahan, Lindholm, Tkachuk, Backlund, and Frolik for the Flames. For the Avs, we have Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen, Kerfoot, Soderberg, and Comfer. Definitively, the Flames can score. So can the Avs. The Avs have their big line, Landeskog, McKinnon, and Rantanen. Rantanen probably will come back for round 1. He's listed as a question mark because of his injury. Even though he was injured, the Avs still made the playoffs. So give credit where credit is due. Throughout the season, you've seen Gaudreau put up a massive breakout year, as well as Monahan, Elias Lindholm, Michael Tkachuk. What a year he had on that second line. The Avs no slouch themselves. Landeskog, McKinnon, Rantanen, the big line in the NHL. In the West, we have Kerfoot as well. Also a great player. He can replace Rantanen for sure. But Rantanen will come back to the first line, no doubt. Kerfoot, see if he can accustom back to his second line position. Based on the regular season of what we've seen, I give the offensive edge to the Flames, even though the Avs have very strong offense as well. D-man. We have Giordano, Brody, Hanifin, and Hamonic for the Flames. For the Avs, you have Girard, Johnson, Zadorov, and Barry. This is where the Flames kind of take it away. Giordano, what a captain. One of the best captains in the league. Sees the game so well. Had a pretty good breakout year. Even though he's in his mid-30s. He can still do it. He has a lot of a very good supporting cast. And TJ Brody, Noah Hanifin, and Travis Hamonic leading his team to victory. The Avs, this is kind of iffy for them. I hope that they can survive Gaudreau, Monahan, and Lindholm. I hope for the best for them. I think I'll give the clear advantage to the Calgary Flames in defense. Goaltending is where the Flames kind of drop off just a little bit. David Riddick. His record 27-9-5. 2.61 goals against average and a .911 save percentage. You look at his record and you think, wow, he's this star goaltender. He single-handedly put the Flames in the playoffs. Not exactly. The Flames allow a lot of goals. They also score a lot. But David Riddick is there when they need him. And certainly, he's been a good goaltender for the Flames. We'll see what happens in the playoffs. Playoffs are a different beast. Mike Smith. The shaky goaltender, but yet still has a pretty decent record of 23-16-2. 2.72 goals against average and an .898 save percentage. I see Riddick being the starter for Game 1. Mike Smith, he's been good at times. He needs to find his stride. He really needs to. Find the consistency. For the Avs, we have Philip Grubauer. What a year he's had as a backup goaltender. But Varlamov's, he's been struggling with injuries. So Grubauer has been a great replacement. He's 18-9-5. 2.64 goals against average and a .917 save percentage. He had a pretty slow start, but he led his team into the playoffs. Semyon Varlamov struggling with injuries, 2019-9, 2.87 goals against average and a .909 save percentage. Sorry about that. Goaltending's definitely a toss-up. I think I'll give the slight edge to the Avs, though. I'm really sorry. I've been talking all day and I need to really rest. So the power play percent for the Flames is 19.27. For the Avs is 22.03. They have a very strong power play. Penalty kill very similar, 79.67 and 79.68. The Flames swept the season series 3-0, outscoring the Avs 14-10, meaning they were close games. Now, yesterday in my prediction video, I said that the Flames would win this in 5 games, and I will probably stick to that, even though they could, this could be competitive, could even be an upset for the Avs. But I'm just taking the diplomatic decision in Calgary, winning this series. We'll see what happens in net. Like on paper, it looks like the Flames are superior. Basically does, except for goaltending. But you never know. And in the hockey world, paper doesn't matter. Hockey is played on ice and not paper. That's exactly what I'm going to say for Tampa and Columbus when we get to that tomorrow. But yeah, I say Calgary in 5 games. We'll see how David Riddick matches up against Philip Grubauer. We'll see. It's going to be a tough, gritty series, for sure. Not as close as Winnipeg and St. Louis, in my opinion. But still decently close. Well, that's going to do it for my prediction here today. Hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you next time for the last matchup in the West. See you guys later.